Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Dan Summerby, wedding officiant with Marry Me Houston. This is my wife, Julie Summerby.
And our dog, Max.
One of our dogs, Max. Today we're going to be talking to some ways to get an alternative cakes through grocery stores here in the Houston area. And this will work anywhere in the country, regardless of your chains. We've gone to Kroger, HEB, and Fiesta.
So what happens is, like, some people believe that, like, you can get a cake anywhere. You can go to a professional baker and get it done. The price is going to be a lot higher, and there's nothing wrong with that. But some people believe that they can't actually taste grocery store cakes because they like to go to the cake tasting. But you can't. You can by buying a slice of the vanilla cakes they make, by buying a slice of the chocolate cakes they make, and that way you'll have an idea. And some actual grocery stores actually make wedding cakes. So that's what we're trying to do, and it's going to be applied all over the United States.
You might just have different chains.
Yeah, might have different chains. So the first one?
The first one is Kroger, and this is a lemon meringue cake. And by the way, Kroger, at least here in Houston, we were told, no longer makes a traditional 3-layer cake, but they can do cakes like this. So depending on how big of a cake, typical sheet cakes, round cakes, depending on what you want.
Look at how beautiful that is.
This is just a sample.
Look at the sponge on that.
But like she said, this gives you a good idea if you're going to like the product.
I mean, isn't this beautiful?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look.
So this is a lemon meringue cake with mostly at wedding cakes you probably want a vanilla frosting.
And this little sample, this little cake was
$6.99.
That's it. $6.99.
So nice.
You know what it tastes
sample.
like? $6.99. That's it. That's all, folks.
So you go first. Let's taste it.
Okay. I'm excited.
It looks moist. It's fresh.
Oh my god. And they make them daily, right? Is that what they say?
Yeah. Usually when you order a wedding cake at any of these places, they say give them a 3 weeks notice at least. 3 weeks notice.
Are you kidding me right now?
It looks like it has there's some flavoring in there if you can see that. So you can do all that right at Kroger as well.
If you like lemon, oh my god, this is so good. If you like lemon, all day.
It's definitely moist, spongy. Probably all the sugars on the frosting.
The frosting is
and it has you can see that the layers of lemon in there.
Oh my god.
Fresh lemon it tastes like.
It's just so good. And this would be nice if you had like a tropical wedding or like a summer wedding. See how we're kind of festive today? Little palm trees on my husband's. So this would be like a really good one if you were gonna have like a summer wedding because it has like lemon. You can drink your little Sauvignon Blanc or your Pinot Gris or whatever with it. It's so good.
Okay. That was very tasty.
I give it.
That's very good.
I give it a 10.
Yeah, and for the price.
I mean, you have to measure anything but what you're paying for it, what the cost is, right? You have to know about it. For a cake that's baked,
fresh,
in a grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say pretty phenomenal. I'm gonna say it.
Advantage of this at Kroger too is since they're not doing the 3-tier cake, it's going to be easier to transport. Probably for you, so you don't have to send your mother-in-law and it falls over in the backseat of her Range Rover or something like that.
Oh my god, that is so. And this is called the original cake limited cream shortcake.
Let's cleanse our palate.
What's going on?
And then we'll try.
Wow, that was really. I'm really impressed.
That was good.
I'm really impressed with that.
It's definitely fresh.
Here, my love.
And this just came from the regular bakery section at any of these stores.
Yeah, I will show you pictures. There'll be pictures inserted. Picture here.
Pick the flavors you want, and then you know. Fiesta. I don't know if it's anywhere besides Houston.
This was $2.49. This
for tres leches.
Little sample. Look at how big that sample is. Huge, massive. Look at you can even see it now how delicious it is. Huge sample. $2.49. What else do you want? What else do you want? What can you buy for $2.49? You can get coffee for $2.49.
Maybe a pack of gum.
Oh my god.
And there you go. Tres leches.
Tres leches means 3 milks in Spanish.
Fiesta can make the traditional 3-layer.
They make wedding cakes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, the 3-layer.
Yeah.
But you need to give them at least 3 weeks notice, so it's not something you can do overnight. Otherwise, you're going to be the sheet cake type where you just go in there and purchase and they write on.
They have massive sheet cakes. I'm going to put pictures in there, and they also have these huge round. I mean, they're like massive, and it's amazing. And most of the people that have been baking there for a long time. So let's try it. Can I try? You want me to go?
You go first. Take your fork.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate it. Every day, all day, baby. Okay. Oh my God.
That looks fresh too. These were just purchased today.
It smells
by the
good.
way.
That smells good.
fresh again, right?
I don't know what to tell you.
Flavors up here.
I mean, I would, if I was, I'd be like, give me a kick up, give me one of each. You know what I mean?
Moist again. All these are moist.
Nope.
Again, probably all the sugars in the frosting.
Look at that.
Yeah. A good coloring for a wedding cake. You want white, probably, right?
Beautiful. Oops, sorry.
This will give it a little coloring with the cream and then of course they can put anything you want on top. The bride and the groom and that kind of thing.
Unbelievable.
That's very good.
Yes, it did a really good job. I mean, the tres
They answered
leches.
all your questions.
If you're in another part of the world, you would have had a tres leches cake. You got to do it. I'm just telling you right now. You haven't lived. You haven't had tres leches cake.
Let's cleanse our palate. And the HEB cakes right there. This is a this is a vanilla Italian cream.
And this one was $2.98
for the single serving.
Yeah.
So you can do all this.
Look how thick that is. Look at how thick.
Open up the box.
I will. Hold on. I'm horrible at doing this. I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. I got it.
There you go. And you see, there's the top. There's
look
the
how
side.
thick it is. Look, you see how moist it is? You can see it right through the plastic.
Again, and they can, and not all, they said not all HEBs are certified to do.
They have certification. Like, they actually have to get certified.
For
to be able
3-layer
to
cakes.
Make
so if that's important to
make
you.
wedding cakes. They make wedding cakes.
Make sure you call your particular local store to
I
make
was shocked. I was like, certified. Like, yeah, we have to go to a whole process where we're certified in order to be able to provide wedding cakes. I was like, that's a whole nother level.
Otherwise, it will be sheet cake.
That's a whole nother level. Yeah.
So you try this first.
And they have beautiful cakes there. Oh my god.
And they're all fresh.
They are. They make them daily. Oh, this is thick. It's kind of dense. This is kind of dense.
Well, it's the cake is a little different than, it's not as spongy as those other two. But let's see, it's fresh, huh?
That's delicious.
You definitely taste the sugar. It's definitely the.
This tastes like a wedding cake.
The sugar in there.
This is like a wedding cake. This is definitely. Look at that. It tastes like a wedding cake. You know.
And then again, you can pick any flavors you want. So just work with your local HEB.
This is Italian cream.
Yeah.
Sliced with coconut cheese, ice cream, coconut, and pecans.
So this is a little, it's a little thicker and not as fluffy as those other two. But it definitely tastes like another.
I like the frosting on it.
All these work well as wedding cakes, and this holds together.
Good.
It's not as spongy, so it seems to hold together. So, I mean, I know you guys want to cut it for a lot of people if it's a big wedding or anything.
Probably.
So maybe this is an advantage. Just things to think about.
The problem with the tres leches is that it has to be stay in the refrigerator. If you leave it out too long, it'll.
Well, any of these probably because of the frosting in the Texas heat.
I think that was more so.
Yeah, the tres leches is probably if you got to be able to keep it refrigerated, or at least in AC. You can't keep it in the back of your car all day. That's it. We're Marry Me Houston, Dan Summerby, Julie Summerby, your local wedding officiants in the Houston area. So hope this helps. Yeah. Let us know. Give us feedback.
You can make a great wedding cake and have a great wedding cake on, your budget. You can go to like a professional. We'll probably make a video on like really top drawer
bakeries here in Houston.
I mean, that'll just
that'll be coming.
Your socks off. I mean, incredible stuff.
So
really,
we want to give you guys alternatives. Yeah. And then of course, don't forget your wedding officiant. You can have the cake, but you need us too.
Oh, and si habla español. So we need a wedding officiant that speaks Spanish. We have those as well. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope that please don't be stressed out about your wedding, and everything's going to be fine. I promise you. It's just these are just steps you have to take in order, and I hope that this helps you in some way, like make it easier for you, right?
Absolutely, and of course that's what our job is to make the transition and make it seamless. Where all you have to do is show up. Yeah. The right place and the time, hopefully. So that's it, guys.
God bless. Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching. Give us your feedback and comments at Facebook, Twitter, our website, marrymehouston.com. Thank you.
Bye-bye.